the past, Halloween was celebrated only in Catholic Western countries, but today it has become an annual cultural event eagerly anticipated by people all over the world. During the festival, every home is decorated with witch scarecrows, black cats, flickering pumpkin lanterns, poisonous apples, and other symbols of death. On the costume night, everyone, from adults to children, dresses up as spooky characters, creating a strong impression. So, what makes Halloween so interesting and captivating? Let's explore this through the video. Origin of Halloween. The Halloween festival, originally called All Hallows Eve, means the night before All Saints' Day. This name was eventually shortened to Ean or N, and finally to the Halloween we know today. The modern Halloween festival traces its origins to the Celtic people, who lived over 2,000 years ago in what are now the regions of England, Ireland, and northern France. The Celtic people started their new year on November 1st according to the Gregorian calendar. On the night before the new year, October 31st, they celebrated a festival called Samhain. This festival marked the beginning of the cold season, of dark days, and was often associated with the decay and death of humankind. The Celts believed that on the night before the new year, the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the dead became blurred, and the spirits of the dead could return to their homes. Therefore, they often lit bonfires and wore ghostly costumes to ward off evil spirits or welcome their deceased loved ones back home during the festival night. Halloween came to America with immigrants, mostly from England and some from Celtic regions. They brought various customs with them, but due to restrictive religious beliefs and strict church regulations, Halloween celebrations were not widespread. It wasn't until the 1800s that Halloween became well-known and embraced by many people. Halloween is celebrated on the night of October 31st, the eve of All Saints' Day on November 1st, and ends with All Souls' Day on November 2nd. These 3 consecutive days are meant to honor saints who have or have not yet ascended to heaven, including the ancient Celtic goddess of the harvest. Additionally, the day serves to remember deceased loved ones. On Halloween, it is believed that the spirits of the dead are allowed to visit their families. The Roman Catholic Church holds that prayers on earth help cleanse these souls of their sins and bring them closer to God. These are the factors that often associate Halloween with symbols such as witches, demons, and angels. Why are pumpkins carved with grinning faces? According to an Irish legend, it all started with a young man named Jack. Jack died, but his soul couldn't ascend to heaven because he had been a greedy and stingy person in life, hoarding money and never giving to anyone. He particularly enjoyed playing tricks on the devil. One day, Jack invited the devil for drinks but didn't want to pay for the alcohol. So he tricked the devil into using his powers to turn into a coin to pay for the drinks. When the devil turned into a coin, Jack immediately put it into his pocket, which also contained a silver cross, preventing the devil from changing back. Then Jack released the demon, on the condition that the demon would not bother him for a year and that if Jack died, the demon would not collect his soul. Of course, this was one of Jack's many tricks. When he went to hell, he met the demon he had tricked before. The demon kept his promise not to take Jack's soul but chased Jack away, leaving him to find his way in the dark. Jack had to take a burning coal and put it inside a hollowed-out turnip to make a lantern. Since then, Jack had to wander the earth until Judgment Day. From then on, the Irish carved turnips or potatoes into faces with mischievous grins like Jacks to place in windows or doorways, intending to scare away wandering spirits like Jack from entering their homes. When immigrants from Ireland and England arrived in America, they found that pumpkins were plentiful in the new land and perfect for hollowing out and carving into Jack's likeness. In Western festival tradition, they dedicate a day for Jack to enjoy himself because the living dress up as demons, allowing Jack's spirit to blend in and feel less lonely. This is the original meaning of Halloween, which is similar to the Mid-Autumn Festival in some Eastern countries, also known as the Ghost Festival or the Hungry Ghost Festival. Unique customs in the Halloween festival. In Western countries, Halloween is considered the most fun holiday of the year, especially for children. Children dress up in spooky costumes, carry lanterns, and go from house to house, knocking on doors and singing the familiar phrase, "trick or treat." They might also say things like, "Look out for ghosts." Typically, adults greet the children with candy or fruit. Below are some images I have collected from various Halloween seasons. I hope they will give you some ideas for the upcoming Halloween. Are you excited?
bensound.com